You get some things where we say you no need to make people they mention them on top television, or if you dey follow the press talk. Statements like some Nigerians don't want to return to Nigeria made by the Minister of Foreign Affairs, Geoffrey Onyema, is a statement that shouldn't have been made public, because for me personally, I wonder why some people want to come back. Shey people wey be say they struggle their way to get out of the country, na im dem go come back because say you think say Ukraine no be Cameroon o, Ukraine no be Benin Republic or Ghana. Now you talk say just like that. This one wey be say to comot for this country now don be dey cost so much. Now you go just talk say because say one war. No be war take dem go there in the first place. I mean, I don't know how you look at the war of how dem go see wetin dem go live on. Now come to think of it, when I saw this headline, I was wondering why would I want to come back in any case? Why would I want to come back? Why would you want to come back? I mean, we dey hear say some of them wey be say some of them don dey one particular, all those neighboring countries say they don arrange their embassies don dey arrange travel documents for them in those places. They give them feeding and accommodation and everything, but then some of them no wan come back. The ones wey wan come back, this one I stand to be corrected, na my opinion. The ones wey wan come back na the ones wey be say na their parents send them go school. No be say they arrange dem hustle enter Ukraine. Na dem parents send them go there. So and most of the time these parents na them be high profile people. So you no expect that they wan come back now. And na the same parents na dem go dey arrange the evacuation. Anyway, good news be say federal government don arrange evacuation wey go commence tomorrow, Wednesday, 2nd of March 2020. So earpiece na dem dey always help us with evacuation. So dem go go that side, go help us bring our brothers wey dey there back home. I hope say proper arrangement dey for them when they come back. You know say the people for this side open eyes for these people wey they bring in from that side, say wetin happen, you go comot for this country, then they'll come bring you back, you go come be boss over us here again. Some people don dey open eyes. I remember say dem go bring some people, maybe na from Libya, and then they bring some people that time too. Nine people dey open eye on top there. Onyema disclosed this in a meeting with the Speaker of the House of Representatives, Femi Gbajabiamila, on Monday. The minister also stated that the federal government could start evacuating of Nigerian citizens who have been able to find refuge in neighboring countries from Wednesday. He said, "We hope to start evacuation fully Wednesday, although some do not want to come back. We are doing everything possible to ensure that come Wednesday, we will dispatch planes for evacuation." It says since the beginning of Russia's invasion, Nigerians, especially students, have traveled many kilometers across Ukraine to find refuge in neighboring countries like Poland, Hungary, and Romania. The Nigerian embassy in Ukraine had told its citizens to take responsibility for their safety and remain security conscious, only to reverse its stand by providing a safe corridor for Nigerians who could escape. You see, I talked earlier on, majority of Nigerians who did that is now students. Majority of them, they are now students. And now people with their parents send them go school. According to a statement signed by the ministry's permanent secretary, Ambassador Gabriel Aduda, on Monday, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs said the embassy in Romania had received 130 Nigerians, adding that it had also provided accommodation for them while arrangements are being made for their safe return back home. Well, maybe it's something where I don't know, or where we never hear they say, after things settle down for that side again, we go return them, go back. A serious matter. Serious matters. Well, officials at Budapest, Hungary, have received and accommodated 74 Nigerians safely, where they have been documented for subsequent travel arrangements back to Nigeria. The statement reads, during the meeting, Onyema told the speaker that Nigerians who are taking refuge in the neighboring countries were being taken care of with feeding and accommodation pending their evacuation. However, Gbajabiamila called for the immediate evacuation of Nigerians trapped in Ukraine, stating that a day was long enough for our brothers and sisters who are caught up in this crisis. And that is true. That's very, very true. A day is very, very long. because you never can tell what will happen in the next minute. You never can tell. Somebody who was alive last minute might not be alive in the next 1 minute. So it's important that necessary actions are being taken. Well, let's hear your opinions on this particular matter. Share this video with others. Let's see what you have to say on this idea of Nigerians, some of the Nigerians in Ukraine not wanting to return back to Nigeria via the evacuation programs that have been arranged by the federal government. Remember that the federal government already made a statement that Nigerians in Ukraine should take care of themselves, be responsible for their own security and be security conscious. But then arrangements are now being made, and which is of course good news for our students, Nigerian students in Ukraine, and people who also live there, who are also Nigerians. Well, proper documentations have been done already for those of them who have been able to find their way into neighboring countries such as Romania, Poland, and Hungary. And evacuation begins tomorrow, Wednesday, 2nd, 2020. Airpeace will be helping out in the evacuation. Their planes will be dispatched from tomorrow to bring these people home. But then the major discussion on this particular topic of this show is, why will Nigerians decide not to come back? Now look at this. Look at this before I go. Somebody said, why would they want to come back anyways? Nothing to write about Nigeria. Everything has increased in price. Petrol is now 250 naira per liter. That is in same places anyway. Well, I still bought for 230, not quite long. The old price was 150, 145, thereabout, or 162. In Indomie Hungry Man, it's now 220. The old price was 200. The bag of pure water is now 200 naira. The old price was 100 naira. He said, I'm tired of writing. Maybe I should add one or two others. A bag of rice that used to be less than 10,000 naira now sells for 36,000 naira. That's a lot. That is huge. That's huge. And I don't think anybody would. I don't really think so. I don't know. What do you think? What do you think about this? Do you really think anybody will want to come and risk? Even if this thing happened in Ghana, God forbid. Anyway, I hope that we all have, our neighboring countries are peaceful and all of that. But even if this happens in a place like Ghana, do you think that people will be willing to come back home? Except for these children who are being sent to school there. Their parents are waiting for them to come back and all of that. So, that's okay. Our parents will get money, we wage up food, and then send children go to school abroad. So that's okay. We hope that we'll also be able to do such things anyway, to send our children, or even we ourselves abroad. Well, drop your opinions and make your comments simple and simple. Thank you very much for always watching. My name is Olukunle Abraham. Bye-bye.